You bring something up because you want to solve it. They respond. You answer. Then somehow you're back at the beginning again. Now the same points are being repeated, but nothing is getting clearer. And you may feel yourself getting more tired while the issue stays exactly where it started. Why do arguments go in circles without resolution? Often it happens because the conversation keeps moving without ever staying on one part long enough to understand it. You raise one concern. They answer with something else. You respond to that. Then another new point appears. Now you're trying to keep up instead of actually resolving anything. Something about the conversation has already shifted. You may recognize the moment when solving the issue is no longer the focus and managing the back and forth becomes the new task. And you may notice yourself explaining the same thing again in a different way, hoping this time it will land. Your body may feel mentally scrambled before your mind explains why. What this often does is move the conversation from clarity to motion. From one clear issue that could be explored to many reactions that never fully settle. Your original concern begins to lose space. The direction of the conversation changes again and again. And because nothing stays still long enough to understand, resolution keeps getting delayed. Some people describe this as a narcissistic communication pattern when it happens repeatedly. Not because every circular argument means narcissism, but because the interaction can repeatedly center one person's reactions, perspective, or control of direction while the other person's concern never gets fully explored. If this happens once, it may be misunderstanding, but when it repeats, a pattern can form. In healthy conflict, both people stay with one concern long enough to understand it before moving to the next thing. Healthy conversations create progress, not exhaustion. Many people respond to this by trying harder, explaining more, or speaking faster just to be understood. But working harder inside a moving conversation can still leave you stuck. It can leave you wondering why nothing ever gets resolved. Anyone can feel confused in a conversation that keeps changing shape. Feeling confused afterward can be information, not failure. Recognizing this can bring clarity because it helps explain why the issues never seem to move forward. If this helped put words to your experience, like the video and subscribe to the channel. This channel exists to help you recognize narcissistic and manipulative patterns calmly, clearly, and without blame so you can understand what's happening and trust yourself again. And when conversations unfold this way, another pattern often begins to form. In the next video, we're going to explain why they focus on your reaction instead of the issue during conflict and how that pattern keeps the conversation from resolving. Click here to watch.